Namaste Yogis, my name is Pallavi Rajankar. Welcome to Yoga and You. Today we're going to do a very special video on knee pain, and unfortunately this is a very common problem, and I myself used to suffer from knee pain. Now the knees are a very important joint in the sense that they help us get from place to place, they help us move around, they help us to do the things that we really need to do, which is mobility, right? Now because the knees are also shock absorbers for our bodies when we're moving around, they're very prone to injury and deterioration. So when we have a pain in the knee, what we really want to be able to do is to strengthen the muscles around the knee, which is the calves, the abductors, the adductors, the hamstrings and the quadriceps. But we also want to be able to stretch out these muscles so that there's a little more fluidity in the body. Okay, so in today's yoga video, we're going to do a combination of stretches and strength exercises. So first we're going to start off with the strengthening exercises. So we're going to go into a high lunge. So let's bring the right foot forward to the front of the mat and the left foot to the back of the mat. On the left foot we are on the toes, which means the heels are off the ground, and on the front foot the knee is bent and the knee is directly above the ankle, which means it's ideally in a 90-degree hold. Hands go up and we want to sink into the floor as low as possible. Remember, back heels are still off the floor. So we're staying here for another 4. Remembering to breathe for 3. Go a little lower if possible for 2. Don't arch your back too much. Strengthen, engage the core. Last few breaths here. And for 1. From here we are going to shift the weight forward into the right leg and move forward into a Virabhadrasana 3. So ready? Left foot off the ground. Hands come to the center of the chest. Hands either stay on the chest or it goes forward. If your knee is hurting, please bend it a little bit. And we're going to stay here or straighten up. Stay here for 3, 2, lift the back leg up, and for 1, bending the right knee, coming down for 3, 2 and 1. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So ready, hands come down, left leg comes to the front of the mat, right foot goes back, you're on your toes on your back leg, heels off the floor, left leg is bent, knee in line with the ankle, hands go up, coming into your high lunge. We're just balancing it out and doing it on both sides. So staying here, go a little bit lower, engage the core for 3, 2 and for 1. Moving forward into our Virabhadrasana 1. Right foot lifts up to the back of the room, hands to the chest or in front of you. Lift the back leg up as much as possible. Bend the left knee if it's causing you trouble. Staying here for 3, 2 and for 1. Slowly with control coming down, hands go back up and coming into standing. From here we're going to go into Upavishta Konasana, which is a stretching pose. Okay, so allow your legs to go as wide as possible. Remember, each person's range of motion is different. For some people it's here and that's okay. For some people it's a lot wider. Remember, always allow the body to guide you instead of allowing the ego to guide you. Okay, so come into a comfortable posture and we're basically stretching the inner thighs here. When this is not aligned, when these muscles are tight, the intention is usually the knee will turn inwards, and we want to avoid that by stretching out these muscles. So hands come on either side of the hips. Inhale with me. Lengthen the spine as much as possible, and on your exhale, lead with the chin back, stay straight as you forward fold. Go as much as possible. We're going to stay here for another 6. Give your body time to ease into it. You'll feel it in the inner thighs. For 5. Breathe with me. Don't forget to breathe. For 4. If you'd like, you can even sway from side to side to get deeper into the pose, to ease any tension, any tightness that you're feeling. For another 3. Walk your hands forward. For 2. Each person's range of motion will be different. So go with what feels comfortable for you. Don't push your body. And for 1. slowly rising up, and we're going to turn both feet to the short side of the mat. Okay, we're going to come into a lying down posture now, hands on either side in front of you parallel. We're hitting the floor for 3, 2, 1. From here we're going to do Hasta Padangushtasana but in a lying down format. Okay, so we're going to do some drills. To start off with, the right hand and the right leg will come up at the same time like this. So ready? We'll do that 5 times. Inhale up, in line with the hip or even more, and exhale down. Engage the core for 2 and down, for 3, down, last time 4 and down. Same thing on the opposite side, do it with control. Let's move for 1, down. We're basically strengthening the muscles around the knee for 2, down, for 3, down, for 4. Hold it here for a few seconds. Engage the core, engage the muscles around the knees, and for 1. We're going to go into the same position in a twist. Okay, so if possible, the index and middle finger hold the toe. If not possible, use a strap. Okay, so hold the toe and move it to the opposite direction. Remember, the knees stay straight, and gaze at your left fingertips, making sure the left shoulder is on the floor. Staying here, bringing it up as much as possible for 4, 3, 2. Try to keep your left shoulder grounded to the earth for 2 and for 1. Slowly going back up, bringing your left leg back down. Same thing on the opposite side. Hasta Padangushtasana, twisted. So lifting the right foot up with your index and middle finger off the left leg. Try to hold the toe. Bring it to the opposite side while the right hand is plastered on the floor. Making sure the right shoulder is as close to the floor as possible. Gaze on the right fingertips. You'll feel this big long stretch along the hamstring of the right leg, and that's what we want to work into. So staying here for another 5. It might be painful, and if it's too bad, use a strap. If not, stay connected with the hand. For 4, 3, for 2 and for 1. Slowly bringing the right leg back up, and with control bring the right foot back down. You're already in this position. If you're in a position to take about 5 minutes to do a Shavasana, put on some nice music, and whenever you are ready, you can bend your knees, curl on to one side, and coming back into seated. So this was yoga for knee pain. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste.
Hi, welcome to Yoga and You. I'm Sanjana Prasad. In today's episode, we're going to be practicing a few asanas that will be very helpful for you if you have knocked knees. Knocked knees is a condition where your knees don't fall right above the ankles, but instead they start to drop in towards each other. Now this can be structural, your bones could just be made that way, or due to overuse of certain muscles, movement patterns and your posture, certain muscles can become tight and make the knees fall in towards each other. Now, correcting knocked knees does take a while. It takes a lot of practice and effort, and you need to strengthen as well as stretch these muscles. In today's video, we're going to focus on asanas that will help you to stretch muscles that tend to become tight and release when they tend to become a little stiff. Let's get into the practice. We're going to start off seated, but remember you can do these asanas even on your bed and they can also be adapted to a chair. So first we're going to extend both the legs forward and we're going to take the right ankle and place it on top of the left thigh. Now it depends on your flexibility whether your knee is really up or it reaches all the way down to the floor. Don't worry about that. We're just going to hold on to the foot and to the knee and start flapping. Be very gentle when you start. As and when you get comfortable, you can make the flaps bigger and faster. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1. Now you're going to place your left palm down next to you for support. Use your right palm on your thigh and as you exhale, very gently start to press the thigh down towards the floor. Don't do it with a lot of force. Gradually with the breath as you exhale, release as much as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly release the leg. From here, you're going to inhale, lift both your arms up. As you exhale, lengthen forward and just reach for the toes. You don't have to collapse over the leg and reach your head towards the knee. You're just going to keep it an open forward fold. Focus on allowing this thigh to go closer to the floor and observe the sensation around your knees here. Breathe. 1, 2, 3. This can also be done dynamic if staying here for a long time is too challenging. You can fold forward and come back up. Fold forward and come up. Fold forward. Once the dynamic version becomes more comfortable, you can stay there. Let's do another 3, 2 and 1. Inhale and slowly come up. Exhale, release. Let's switch sides. Extend the right leg forward. Bend the left knee, left ankle on the right thigh. We'll start with the flapping first. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Place your right palm down. As you exhale, very gently start pressing the thigh down. One side might feel different from the other. It totally depends on each individual's body. So respect where you are and take it easy. 1, 2. At any point during your practice, you should be able to breathe comfortably. 3, 4 and 5. Release. Let's place the fingertips on either side. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale and fold forward. Inhale and up. Exhale and reach forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Exhale forward. Last one. Inhale, lift your arms up. This time as you exhale, reach forward to the toes and we're going to stay there for 1. When you're folding forward, make sure the knee is not lifting up in towards your chest. Allow it to move down towards the floor. 3, 4, 5. Inhale and come up. Exhale, bring your hands down. Now we're going to bring the soles of the feet together into Baddha Konasana. Here you can either hold the big toes with a 3-finger grip or hold on to the feet. So we're going to do the flapping first here again. So start to move the thighs up and down. 1. This will help to release any tension around your inner thighs, which tend to get tight because your knees are knocked in towards each other. 5, 6, 7 and 8. Here once again we're going to do one leg at a time. So left hand down, right palm is going to press the thigh down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Place the right hand down, left palm on the thigh. As you exhale, gently press your thigh down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Super. If you're very comfortable with both the legs going close to the floor, we can try to go forward in this position. So we're going to hold on to the feet. That gives you the grip. From here, take an inhale, lengthen forward. Don't try to get the forehead down. Instead, think you're getting your chin onto the floor. So lengthen ahead, lean forward. Once your elbows start to touch the thighs, use your elbows to press the thighs down. Keep lengthening forward as far as you can go and breathe. 1, hold at your maximum. 2, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale and slowly come back up. Then we're going to do one more variation here. You're going to move your heels forward. And now if you look down, you can see like a diamond shape in between the legs. From here, you're going to move only your left foot back into butterfly. So one leg is in a diamond position, one leg is in Baddha Konasana. Hold on to your ankles. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale and lean forward again, pressing the thigh down. Bring the awareness to the outer hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly come up, and let's switch legs. So your left foot goes forward, move the right heel back, hold on to the ankles, inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Use the elbow to start gently pressing the thigh down. Again, no force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly come back up. We're going to bring the knees together and turn to one side. Let's come into a tabletop position on all fours. From here, as you inhale, you're first going to step the right foot forward between your palms. Okay? Blocks will be very, very useful here. It will help you to experience the posture and also enhance the posture. You can bring the blocks on either side of the right foot. From there, we're going to straighten the right knee. Okay? We're going to do a dynamic movement here. Before that, I just wanted to show you how to place the leg. So instead of placing the leg straight in a standard half split position, you want to turn your heel outwards a bit. Okay, so we're trying to work on the outer hamstring here. So from here, bring the blocks in. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Just focus on the torso movement. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. One last time. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Let's stay there and breathe. 1, 2. If you're not very stable over here, feel free to slide your heel forward a little bit more. 3, 4, when you get very comfortable, you can also reduce the height of the block. And 5. Slowly come up, remove the blocks, and from there you're going to bend your right knee, come into a lunge position. Bring the palms on the waist. My right foot is in front. I'm going to take my left palm to the back of my head, right palm to the waist. This is to open out through the outer hip on the side and also your lower back. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start bending towards the right side. Make sure when you're bending, you're not arching the back. Keep the ribs drawn in, tailbone tucked in, and go in for the lateral bend. Stay there and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale back to center. Bring your fingertips down. You're going to scooch your right foot towards your left palm and get into pigeon pose. Inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, lean forward, forehead down to the floor. We'll stay here for 5 breaths. Here again, if you need a little bit of support for the head, you can always place a block and keep the elbows bent. If you're very, very comfortable, go all the way down. Make sure you're not dropping the hip towards your right side. You want to bring your left hip towards the heel. So start to square the hips and stay in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly walk the palms back. From here, you're going to swing your left leg all the way across to the front into Janu Shirshasana. We're going to tweak the Janu Shirshasana slightly. Instead of keeping the toes pointing up, again we're going to turn the leg out slightly. Inhale and lift your arms up. Exhale and reach forward. Stay. Here again I'm focusing on lengthening the spine, not focusing on going close to my leg at all. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and slowly come up. Exhale, bring your arms down. Take your left leg all the way back and get back into tabletop position. And we're going to quickly repeat this to the other side. So you're going to bring the left foot forward between your palms. Bring the blocks in. Again, you're going to slide the heel forward depending on your comfort. You have to be stable first. Then slowly start to straighten your left knee. Turn the left toes out, focusing on the outer part of the hamstring. From there, inhale, spine tall. Exhale, down. 1. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 2. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 3. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. 4. Inhale, up. If you're very comfortable, reduce the height of the block. Go a little closer and stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, come up. Remove the blocks. Bend the left knee, coming into a lunge or a variation of Anjaneyasana. Lift the chest up, palms on the waist. Now my right palm is going to go to the back of my head. Make sure you have a neutral pelvis, ribs relaxed. Inhale, slightly send the hip forward. Exhale and start to bend to your left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to neutral. Bring your fingertips down. Move your left foot towards your right palm and you're going to get the knee down. Now, how much you open out your shin again depends on your comfort. If you're very, very comfortable, you can bring it parallel to the mat. But you can start off with the heel closer to the hip. Again, center your hips and then slowly fold forward. Still very comfortable here. You can go all the way down. Also, respect your body where it is right now. Your right might feel different from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gently walk your palms back and you're going to get your right leg all the way to the front into Janu Shirshasana. In Janu Shirshasana, remember to turn the foot out slightly. Inhale and lift your arms up. Exhale and lean forward and breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and come up. Exhale and relax. So those were a few of the asanas and tweaks to the asanas that you can practice to release and relieve your muscles of any stiffness if you have knock knees. Also remember, this stiffness could be because the muscles start to get weaker because of overuse. So don't forget to strengthen these muscles as well. I really hope this video was helpful and I'll see you in the next one.